So they did just roll out memory, and it looks like starting today, memory and ChatGPT can now reference all of your past chat to provide more personalized responses. So now this is a pretty interesting thing. So like I just said before with Anthropic, you kind of like hit these memory um, bottlenecks where you have to like start a new chat. With ChatGPT, I would have when I exclusively only use ChatGPT, I would have chats that lasted for months on end. It would just be forever, ever, endless stream of just constantly conversating. The context window was unlimited. So now they're saying that you can essentially every single time you start up a new chat, it's not only just going to remember it in a project, it's going to remember it across all of your chats. So this is interesting. I want to test this out to see how useful it is because I can see it going both ways. So on one hand, I think it's super useful when, like I said, there's times where I might be in one project working on something different, but what I thought about in a different chat in a different project is applicable to this current project that I'm working on. So it would be really cool if I could, if I could just easily kind of like have that context be there, right? And be able to kind of just like seamlessly, let's say I'm working on a new feature for a client and there was an existing feature that I worked on for a different client that I want to apply to the same problem. It would be great if the platform knew that on its own and it would bring it into, my chat context and it would easily kind of just let me know like, all right, hey, like this is applicable, this is something that you might want to take a look at and this is important, right? So that would be cool, right? But then I see on the other end, it's kind of like, hey, you know, that could kind of start to get messy. And I've run into this in projects when I'm working with ChatGPT.